Okay, hey everybody, I figured I'd do a quick tutorial here. I'm a little bit newer to reloading, been shooting for a while, but with the ammo shortage I've definitely grabbed on to reloading a bit more, especially for the 28 and 20 gauge rounds, and we'll be starting with the 12 gauge now that I can't find it anywhere. So thought I'd do a little bit of a run through here on reloading and just kind of what goes into it, just for people that are getting started like me. I have hand-me-down here from one of my buddies at the club who sold this to me, the Ponsness Warren 900. Really great machine. It's worked really well. A couple kinks here and there that I'll walk through in a future video, but to get started, figured everybody knows what these are here. Winchester AA 28 gauge shell. So looked up the specs, and I'll share that with you here. The specs that we're looking at are really probably the 1250 velocity. So when I look at this, want a 3/4 ounce weight shot. The primers will be Winchester 209, powder 2028, wad CB 5034, and grains for gunpowder 13.5. So what I have here on the table are the wads, again, CB 5034. We have the gunpowder 2028, the lime powder, primers, which have become really difficult to find as well, and our shot, 8.5 shot for skeet is what I normally shoot, so between 8 and 9 is good, so I take the 8.5 shot. Now, what I found with the Ponsness Warren 900 is for the tooling kit, you cannot remove the bushings here. So the shell goes in there, but you can't remove them. So for measuring out the 3/4 ounce weight for the shot, and for the gunpowder at 13.5 grains, it's not so easy to do with a shell going through here and trying to figure that out. So I just figured I'd share this knowledge with anybody getting new to this and trying to figure it out, because it took me a little bit. I created paper shells. So I'm just going to walk through that here with you real quick. So in the machine, I'm going to put the paper shell into the next spot where it would get filled with the powder, and I'm going to turn the powder on, and then I'm going to start the assembly line here to move the paper shell in a position to get a release of gunpowder. As always, make sure you turn off the gunpowder, and then we'll take the paper out that is loaded with gunpowder. Now I have my scale down here. So first off, we want to account for the weight of the measuring cup, which is 52.34 grains. We're looking for 13.5 to 14 grains to measure out what I'm looking for the shell. So I'm going to pour the gunpowder in, and we land around 65 to 66 minus the 52 for the weight of the cup holder, and that measures out to 13.5 grains. So we're good there. You'll be able to do the same thing with the shot. I have just a different 28 gauge type of paper holder here. I do the same thing with the shot, measure that out, and work it out from there. So hopefully that helps people that are getting new to this, trying to figure out how to use the Ponsness Warren 900 that doesn't have the removable tooling set, and measure out their proper powder, their proper shot, and then be able to know that when they're reloading, they're applying the proper measurements to get what they need out of the shell. Thanks.